Hey guys, sorry for the weird angle and my steering wheel, just ignore that. Welcome back to another video. You guys know what this video is about if you read the title. So today and the ongoing days, however long it takes, I'm going to try and get myself out of a book slump. I have been suffering with a book slump since the last video, as of right now, that I filmed, which was trying to read 5 romance books in 5 days, which I failed, if you didn't know. Reading that many books like back to back in such a short amount of time for me personally put me in a book slump. And the funny thing is, I actually don't think I would be in a book slump like because of that. I think it's just a coincidence that as soon as I finished that challenge, I got really ill with just like a bad cold. And like it was a type of illness where it's like I didn't want to, well, I did want to just lie in bed, but I couldn't like focus and read because like my head just hurt so much that like even like reading was just a strain. I feel like I'm in a slump now, and I've tried to read a few times and I've just like been really lazy and just like put it down because I've just not been in the flow, you know? I've just been in a book slump, okay? I don't usually do too many things to get myself out of them. I usually just wait for them to pass. But I just love reading at the moment, and I'm really annoyed that I'm in a book slump right now. So I'm gonna try and do some things to get me out of it, which is obviously this whole video. So the first thing I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna take you along, is go book shopping. Hopefully that'll be the first step in getting me more excited to read, and I'm going to try and pick out a new book. But I really hope they have it. It's Phantasma. You guys probably have heard of it, but I looked on their website with like the stock on Waterstone's website, but they had limited stock, so I really hope I can get that today. If not, I might pick out another one. So come along.
My appetite, don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, I don't wanna dissipate myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. Just keep mine. Baby, you get me high.
Hey guys, so oh my god, my voice. I'm back from Bath now. I had such a lovely time. I picked out a lot that I was like kind of going to choose from because I knew the one specific book I wanted. I told you, Phantasma. And then I had like a book token that's why I was like gonna go and treat myself, because I had a little book token. So I knew the money on the book token was enough to get me 2 books. So I was like picking out a few different ones so that I could pick one at the end. And I was choosing between the Poppy War, because I really want to read one of R.F. Kuang's, I don't know if that's how you say it, I want to read one of their books, and I was also thinking of getting Babel as well, or Babel, that's probably how you say it, Babel, but I ended up just thinking I can get them probably secondhand, so I went for this special edition for my second book of Death on the Nile by Agatha Christie, which I'm so excited for because I wanted to read this book for so long. I know this is like a mega popular movie and like just story in general, so literally everyone knows the ending to this or like the story of this, but I don't know what happens in this book / movie, so please don't spoil it for me if you know in the comments. I don't know how I don't know. My mum like couldn't believe that I don't know what happens in this, but I really want to watch the movie and I really want to read another Agatha Christie book, so I was like, I need to read this before I watch the movie. And look at this edition, like, is this not the most gorgeous, retro, jazzy, amazing looking book you've ever seen? And it's hardback, but it's like a small little hardback. Oh, I'm obsessed. So cute and art deco-y. I love it. I'm very happy with that. And then obviously I got Phantasma as well. I didn't end up getting the Waterstones exclusive edition, but I think that one was like only the black sprayed edges was the only like other thing that had to it, so I'm really not that fussed about sprayed edges if it's just plain colour. I'm very happy I've got this as well. I've been wanting to read this for so long now. It's on Kindle Unlimited as well, which is great. As of the book slump, Obviously I haven't read today, but just going shopping and picking out a few books sparked just the enjoyment and everything out of books. So definitely think that has helped me and made me excited to read some new books. But yeah, I will get back to you tomorrow on the next thing I'm going to do to get myself out of a slump, and I probably will tomorrow actually do some reading. It's the next day. I didn't read anything last night, as I said, so I'm still very much in my slump. But I am feeling like reading today. It's like, what time is it? It's like almost 3 o'clock. So I feel like it's a nice time of day to kind of just like get all comfy and just do some reading. Anyway, I had the idea to help me get out of this book slump that we could try doing some, what's it even called? Immersive reading. Do I know what immersive reading is? No, I actually don't know fully what it is, so I'm just going to quickly look it up to see like what we actually need to do to be immersively reading. Okay guys, I just figured out the actual definition of immersive reading, which is you have to listen to the audiobook whilst you're reading the book at the same time to like help you track it and everything, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to do my own version of immersive reading. I feel like that's going to include a nice cute reading spot, so it's going to be in my chair, not on my bed. I need to like set the ambience. I'm going to put all my lights on, light some candles, and I'm going to grab a snack, wear my headphones, and instead of listening to the audiobook, I think I'm going to try for like a little bit to see if I can. I'm going to try listen to like a playlist that like matches with whatever book. I'll just look up a playlist for that book, because I know a lot of people listen to music when they read, and I've tried in the past and like sometimes I've been able to, sometimes I really haven't. So we'll try today, see if it gets me more in the zone or not. Hopefully this can help me, and I'm gonna set a timer. I think I'm gonna set myself a goal for an hour and a half. If I go a bit longer, then I can go a bit longer, but that's my goal. Like I can't stop before an hour and a half. Okay, so I've made a cup of tea. Bloody good cup of tea that. And then got my little half a blueberry muffin, because my mum had the other half, which is probably a good thing because I don't need the whole muffin. Anyway, fuck, I haven't decided. Oh, watch my profanities. I haven't decided. Obviously, when you're in a slump, you do want to go for the smaller one, don't you? But these books are just massive anyway. Like, I think there's about 100 pages difference in it. So that's leaning me more towards this. And because I already know the story of this, to be fair, it's a very common thing for me to get slumped out on the second book in a series. So like the thought of starting a new story, I think is actually attracting me more, because it's just like more like new information that will maybe like stimulate my brain a bit more. But yeah, we're going for One True Loves by Daisy Jones. Oh, by Daisy Jones, yeah. No, yeah. By Taylor Jenkins Reid. This book is about, let me quickly tell you, this book is about this girl and her childhood love, who they've been together for like years and years. Yeah, the high school sweethearts, Emma and Jessie, and they are just living their best life, like being together forever, think they're going to be together forever, and then one day Jessie goes missing on a plane or a helicopter or something. Yeah, helicopter goes missing, and obviously they assume that he's dead. They assume it's crashed somewhere like random, because he doesn't come back. So then she moves on with her life. She's grieved everything, and then she's moved on. She's found this new love, and it's kind of like she's just starting to get her life back on track, and she's in love with this new person. And then Jessie comes back. Don't know how that's gonna make sense. I am intrigued as to know like why he doesn't come back. Who is she gonna pick? That's the ultimate question. Interessante. Wait, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, find a playlist first. Let's see if someone's made one. They probably haven't. Oh, they have. So much Taylor Swift. Oh no, some of these songs. So sad. Please don't be sad. Oh my god, the audiobook's on Spotify though as well. I could immersive read. No, if I think I'm gonna love a book, I don't want to listen to it on audiobook. Like, I don't know why that's in my head. Like, I'm not gonna waste an amazing book on an audiobook. Like, no. Let's set this timer. Oh my god. Why was I just reading about a scene with piano and then that is my alarm? It's now just gone 5 and I'm on page 102. So, loving this book so far. It's very sad. It's very like bittersweet and like heartbreaking, but like it's not too sad. I can read it without feeling like too sad because obviously I know he's not dead. I definitely feel like that has helped me with my slump because when I read like bigger chunks like this, I always find that like in my spare time I like go and think about the book like way more. I have to quickly go because I've got a friend coming at 5:30 and I need to like tidy up and stuff. So yeah, I am gonna definitely carry on with that later on tonight after dinner and stuff, but to be fair I do need to edit a video tonight, so I'll update you if I do any more reading. I want to because I feel like that's what I need with this slump. Like I just need to keep it going, the momentum. The next thing we're gonna do to try and help the slump is do my reading journal because I've been taking it seriously since 2025 started and it's just something I definitely want to keep up, but I actually haven't done it in like a week or two, which is not good of me. I've been slacking. Like I've done like some of the more arty bits, but like I haven't been bothered to like write. So I just thought we could fill in my reading journal, like make it up to date again. And I feel like that will help the reading slump because it kind of, I don't know, if I can like fill in and track what I'm reading and kind of, yeah, just have fun filling in my journal, then I feel like it will spur me on to want to like be able to keep writing in my journal and stuff. It's just a fun thing like to do with reading that isn't putting pressure on me to actually read. I did finish One True Loves and I really enjoyed it. I think it took me like 3 or 4 days to get through, which isn't bad to be honest. That's probably like average for me anyway. Let's just have some journal time. I won't talk through it, but you guys can just watch me do it and maybe join in if you've got any arts and crafts to do. We can do it together. Just put you a bit closer in. To be fair, I've got a very small desk, so I mean, it usually ends up getting very messy, especially if I've got all my like arts and craft bits and pieces everywhere. But I've got this little like makeup light here, but I usually just put that on so I can like tilt it down and see what I'm doing. So let's get my reading journal just to give you a bit of a rundown. So if you saw my reading journal tour, you'd see how I'm kind of laying it out, but if you don't know, then I'm kind of like laying it out like this. So this is like the February spread I did, and then I basically, every time I read a book, I like write the title, and then I've just printed out like the covers to stick here, and then I write a little summary and my final thoughts, and like just a few little details about like when I read it and the format and everything. I've done the first book, but other than that I've done like the title pages for these, but I haven't actually like filled in the writing. But I always like to watch something, either a YouTube video or I just put on music on my computer. Whatever video has just got like a nice thumbnail, I'll just pick it. Like I I have like obviously people I'm subscribed to, but I'm not like a religious like every time someone uploads I'm like I need to watch it that day. Like I just pick whatever's on my explore page. So actually I feel like watching Hailey Fam. I love her. I'm just gonna pick one of her videos.